Don't smack your mama. Respect your mama.
Let me see you, darling. Man, lie, 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 lie. Man, lie, 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 lie. Man, lie, lie, lie.
What's going on, Belly Crew? Welcome back to the Belly of Sareli. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Sareli Eats. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because we are eating and cooking over here. Today's video, it's more of a little different. I'm just thinking, I went to a restaurant. Instead of me getting, you know, some extravagant entree, I wanted something simple and something that I could just eat all on my own. I'm gonna show you how to make 5-star gourmet smack your mama. Don't smack your mama. Respect your mama. Actually, it's not even gourmet. It's something that I can make and you can make. It's going to be mozzarella sticks, coconut shrimp, and some crunchy onion ring. And worst case scenario, I burned down my kitchen. Okay, first up, we got marinara sauce. Right now you see olive oil, minced garlic, and crushed tomatoes. After it's coming to a little bit of a stew, you're gonna go ahead and add in 1 whole can of tomato paste, 1/4 cup of water, tablespoon of oregano, 2 tablespoons of sugar to cut down this acidity a little bit, maybe 1.5 tablespoons actually, you don't need that much. Let this simmer on low for about 30 minutes. Low. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our onion, make sure you have the root side facing outward, not up like this, because then your onions are gonna be like onion strings. You want it to face out sideways, and we're gonna cut about maybe, I don't know, like maybe half an inch thick. You don't have to do them 1/2 inch. You can do them a little bit smaller if you want to. And if you cry during this, I won't judge you. Onion rings separated. We're not doing the whole entire onion just because I'm only one person. Place these to the side. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do our batter. We're going to do a flour batter right here, which is gonna be flour and cornmeal, egg white or eggs, technically in water. And then I do have a bowl on the side, and that is going to be with panko and like some salt. So in here, 2 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of cornmeal, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of salt. Mix that up, push it to the side. 4 large eggs, 4. Wash your hands if you're messy like I am. Drop of water, mix it in. Mixed, done. Push it to the side. Last one is going to be panko breadcrumbs along with a little bit of salt. We're gonna do about 2 cups of panko in this bowl and a teensy bit of salt. This one's gonna take a little bit of practice. I'm still a little messy with it, but the good thing is that I don't mind cleaning up my kitchen. You're just gonna take them and drop them in your flour. You're gonna take your onion ring, put it in your egg, dredge it in the egg, shake off any excess, and put it right back into the flour. So repeat for all of your rings. Drip it off, right back into the flour. Right back into the flour. After you put it back into the flour, you're gonna put it into your panko mixture.
This is a public service announcement. This will be a spoiler alert. You need to do flour, egg, panko. Don't be a genius like me and do flour, egg, panko, because then you will see the ultimate failure that is about to occur for the remaining of the video. You may continue.
And really press it in. Really press it in. So we're gonna do all these onion rings, and then we're halfway through our masterpiece. I got a little heavy-handed and broke this onion, but you know what? It's all gonna go to the same place. Boom. Throw these in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to chill. All right, guys, next we got mozzarella sticks. If you don't want to buy fresh mozzarella, that's totally fine. You can buy these bad boys right here. These were like 3 for $1. So fresh mozzarella is key, but you know what? All we really care about is the cheese. So go ahead and dump those in here. All right, We have our mozzarella sticks. I'm just making 5 because you know what? I'm only one person. And we have about 1.5 cups here of flour. We have an egg mixture, which is just, 3 eggs in here. And then this next recipe calls for Italian breadcrumbs. I only have plain, but you know what? We're gonna make do with what we got. So do about 2 cups of breadcrumbs. And then to make it seem Italian, add in some oregano, tablespoon of parsley, about a tablespoon or 2 of garlic powder. Mix it together. Don't spill it like I just did. Give it a little bit more green. So make that 2 tablespoons of parsley. Boom, we got Italian breadcrumbs. What you're gonna go ahead and do, you take your mozzarella sticks, all of them, or how many ever you have, and you're gonna dredge them in the flour. Let them dance around a little bit, and then one by one, take them, put them in the egg, rip off all of that excess, put it back into the flour, excess, back into the egg, and then we're gonna put it in the breadcrumbs and really pack it in. Done. Put these in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes to chill. You with me still? You survived? You good? I'm good. Let's roll. It's gonna be our coconut shrimp. And I have some plain flour over here. About 1.5 cups of panko and 1.5 cups of sweet and unsweet coconut shred. That's just a preference. You can do either sweet or unsweet. It definitely does not matter. So I also have plain flour, but this is going to be my batter. It's gonna be my wet batter. So I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of paprika, tablespoon of granulated garlic, about a teaspoon of baking powder. Take your whisk, stir it up. Now, once you mix that up, you take an egg, and we're gonna start doing our wet ingredients. Oops, that was the ugliest crack I've ever done in my entire life. It's okay, I'm the only one eating it. Mix this around. Now, what we're going to do is add in some sparkling water. This is gonna be our wet batter, and we want this to kind of resemble a really, really, really thin pancake batter. So you just add in a little bit at a time, a little bit more. And make sure you get a plain flavor too. Unless you want to do lemon, lime, or raspberry, I won't judge you. This is where the magic happens, everybody. That's looking bomb. Push to the side. Coconut and panko, just mix it up. We just want it to be nice and evenly coated. Make sure your hand is washed, or make sure it isn't washed. I'm not one to judge. Just don't invite me to your kitchen. Take your shrimp, put them in a separate bowl, and here's what we're gonna do. You can keep the shrimp this size, this shape if you want to, or you can do a butterfly. So a butterfly means you just cut it pretty much from the head all the way down to almost the tail. These shrimp have already been deveined and deshelled. I just kept the tail on. So you just cut it to the point where it can sit like that. Almost like a scorpion. Don't mean to freak you out, but we want it to look like that. But if you want to keep it whole, I'm not gonna judge you. But I'm just gonna cut mine. Make sure you go slow at this spot. Take the knife, go all the way down to the bottom, and boom. That way, you get coconut on all the sides. Why would you not want to do that? Next, it's gonna be like a little cycle. We're gonna do flour, batter, coconut. Do it with me. Flour, batter, just dunk it in there. Drip off any excess. Coconut panko. Squeeze it on there. Just pack it in. Last one done. Take your beautiful coconut shrimp. Pop them in the freezer for like 10 minutes while we heat up this oil. Okie dokie, guys. I have a pan, or actually a deep pot of oil. We have to work kind of quick because all 3 things that we are cooking are fried. Dip them on in. No fuss, no muss, just drop them in. and let the oil do all the work. Don't put too many in the pot, or else you will drop the temperature. So just let it sit. 3 minutes up. Time to get out. That looks done to you? That looks done to me. Let's get them out. Oh yeah, looking crispy. Yo son, look what you guys did. You guys made some delicious looking, out of your own kitchen, coconut shrimp. Alright, Belly Crew, I'm gonna admit I messed up a little bit because when I fried the coconut shrimp first, you know, there's still a couple of remnants of coconut and I don't have any more oil. So if the onion rings taste like coconut, then we're just gonna have to deal. Just go ahead and take them, dip them right on in. These only take like 30 seconds. Alright guys, we have our first fail. You know, realizing halfway through the cooking process, or through the prepping process, I realized that I probably didn't do enough egg, and my batter was just falling apart all in the grease. So I'm gonna have to redo the onion rings again. Started off good, and then I see my batter just wilting away. So that sucks. But the good thing is that when you're in the kitchen, you're gonna fail. So in this case, onion rings, this video, fail. So hopefully the mozzarella sticks do us some justice. Here's the before. I'm gonna put them in the oil, and hopefully these things come out like beautiful golden brown cheesy goodness. Please. Mozzarella sticks done. Homemade mozzarella sticks, coconut shrimp, and failed onion rings. But you know what? I don't even care. These things are all probably delicious. So let's eat. What's going on, Belly Crew? We cooked together, we cleaned together. Now it's time to eat together. I have some mozzarella sticks, I have some coconut shrimp, and then I have the failed attempt of making my onion rings. I will say, off the hand, I know that I messed up the eggs and I messed up the panko. I try to save it a little bit for the coconut shrimp when I should have just, you know, just bought more panko. So that's definitely on me. So I will be making onion rings again the right way. Also, my cornmeal, it was supposed to be yellow. I don't know why I bought white cornmeal. My head was just in the wrong space when it came to buying stuff for the onion rings. But I did make my coconut shrimp nice and crispy. And I made mozzarella sticks. Now all that matters is the stretch factor. I will say they're a little cold, but they're good. I have marinara sauce, homemade, sweet chili sauce, store-bought, and ranch that I'll probably use for the onion rings. What? Just take a bite. This fresh, even the breadcrumbs, it was originally plain. I put a whole bunch of Italian seasoning in it. It's a lot of fried foods. I'm not gonna eat it all. Well, I don't think so anyway. Man, onion rings. I'm upset about those. But failing in the kitchen, it's just part of life. Incredibly crispy and hearty coconut shrimp. I can make some coconut shrimp. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, I have sparkling water. Had some left over from when I did my batter, my coconut shrimp. That's delicious. I wish these were a little bit hotter, so the stretch factor would be a lot better. But not bad. I can dig it. Now you can make everything at home. Well, at least this stuff at home. We'll wait on that a little bit. I think I used 4 eggs and then only like a cup of panko. Next time, I'm gonna do 6 eggs, which is what I was supposed to do. And then a lot more panko because I didn't cover it very well. I mean, it's still a good onion ring. Yeah. Watching it in the oil just break away, it broke my heart so much. What? It's okay. Nice onion ring, crunchy still. I don't know which one I like more. You could even do these with some panko breadcrumbs too. I was like, nah, don't need to. And all these batters are kind of interchangeable. I mean, I wouldn't do coconut with cheese, but I mean, I would try it maybe. Don't know how good it would taste. Sweet chili sauce. Coconut shrimp. First thing I cooked. Still crunchy, still hot. For the coconut itself, half sweet, half unsweet. You can do either or mix it up like I did. I don't really have a preference. I kind of just did it. No real reason. If you don't follow any other recipe, follow the coconut shrimp and follow the mozzarella sticks and eat immediately. Wow. Add some big shrimp too. Let's try coconut and ranch. It's not bad. But sweet chili sauce. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you mess up in the kitchen, just shake it off. For every one thing I do right, I did like 5 or 10 things wrong. So it takes a little bit. I'm gonna eat one more mozzarella stick, and then I'm actually gonna call it, you know, a meal, because this is a lot of fried food. And I want some lunch. I want some lunch for later. But go ahead and just break it, and then just let the cheese do its job. Excuse me. Comment down below if there's something that you want me to cook in the kitchen. I don't know if it's gonna be a pass or a fail, but it's worth a try. I'm definitely gonna redo onion rings again. If not for you, for myself. Oh. With the mozzarella sticks and the coconut shrimp. Perfect. One more. One more. Ooh, one more. And if you don't like coconut shrimp, do the same thing, minus the coconut and some more panko breading, and you have butterfly shrimp. If you want to do it smaller, you have popcorn shrimp. It's whatever you want to do. If you want to do a different batter like tempura, you can do tempura. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's gonna do it for today's cooking and eating video. Onion rings, coconut shrimp, mozzarella, sticks. Pass, pass, ultimate fail. But I had fun. I didn't make a huge mess for the most part. So comment down below anything else you want to see me cook. I only do it maybe like once or twice a week. And seafood Saturdays are not changing, trust me. But I like having fun in the kitchen. And even if you give me a meal that's like out of this world, incredibly tough, we're gonna fail in the kitchen together, and that's what matters. I love you all. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed this meal. Remember, when I eat, you eat, we all eat together. Cue that outro. Peace.